When I was about 3 or 4 years old, I hit my head, and if I were to get a little closer to the camera, I guess you could see it. There's a scar right here through my eyebrow. I was in the car with my mom. Now, this was before there was car seats and seat belts and that were a thing, and I always wanted to be in the front seat. I mean, for as long as I can remember, whenever we went driving anywhere, I would want to be in the front seat. And so Mom said, "No, you got to sit in the back seat." But as she was driving along, I crept up and I would stand right in the middle of the car, right behind her and off to her right. Well, she had to slam on the brakes. I went flying over the seat and I hit the ashtray in the front of the on the dashboard, and I cut my forehead open. And as you can imagine, even if a cut doesn't hurt or isn't that bad of a deal, it bleeds a lot. Scalp wounds bleed a lot, and I can only imagine what my mother was going through. But I tell you this story because isn't that the way we are? We always want to be in control. We always want to drive. It's my turn to drive. Remember when you were 16, you couldn't wait to drive because that meant freedom. That meant you could do whatever you want. You could go wherever you want. That's the way life is sometimes. We want to take the wheel. We want to be the ones that are in control of our lives. A song by Toby Mac that goes, "Been backseat my whole life. Now I turned 16, so it's time to drive. Buckle up, true, behind the wheel. Got my iPhone bumping like bump-be-dump," right? You know how that goes. GPS locked and the map was set. Thought I had it all right till the road went left. Spinning out of control in this Coupe de Ville. Well, what do we got to do? You know, and there's another song by Rush that talks about driving up and down in circles, skidding down a road of black ice. That's the way it is in this life, isn't it? It's my turn to drive, right? That's the way we want to be, but we're driven to the margin of error, the edge of control, the margin of terror, to the edge of a deep, dark hole. If we continue to drive on our own, we will fall into that hole. But as followers of Jesus, we know we got to get back into the back seat. We got to get back there. And when we are back there, we're not a backseat driver. We let Jesus drive us around. He is safer than any car seat or seat belt. And he will bring us to the fulfillment of our lives. Because he went through death, we no longer have to. And so this life is a headlong flight down the road of black ice sometimes. But with Jesus driving us, we're going to get there. And we're going to be in heaven someday because of him. Well, that was my thoughts on this, of being driven and driving. Hope maybe you can relate to that. Let's see what you have to say in the comments. Put something in the comment section here. Let us know how you feel about this, and I'll see you again next time.